Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is on-ball defense. With that being said, on-ball menace badge allows you to create.
Now, let's meet the starting lineups for the teams, beginning with the visiting Minnesota Timberwolves. At shooting guard, Terrence Shannon. At the other guard position, Robert Dillingham. At center, Rudy Gobert. At small forward, Jaden McDaniels. At the other forward position, Julius Randle. The head coach of the visiting team is Chris Finch. Let's meet the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors. At the power forward, at 6'9", number 2. Starting at point guard, standing 6'2", number 5, Emmanuel Quickly. Starting at the other guard, at 6'6", number 1, Brady Gillis. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 3, Brandon Ingram. At the center position, at 7'3", number 12, number 12. The head coach of your home team.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for... Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. They've got Rudy Gobert, Julius Randle out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then there's Dillingham, and it's Shannon in at the 2 spot. And for the Raptors, Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's the Beast in at the 5, down low. Hey, Doris, at what point in the year coaching staffs really starting to optimize their rosters?
Well, B.A., I think one of the fascinating things is after about 20 games, what teams do analytically is they're going to evaluate what are their best 2-man, 3-man, 4-man, and 5-man units. What are their plus minuses? What combinations work and don't work together? The fascinating piece is over the grind of an NBA season, there's always challenges. An injury that's poorly timed, or perhaps a trade at the deadline. So many things go into optimizing your roster.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Mobo. The 3. Pure from 3-point range.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
You get the sense there is a level of intensity right out of the gates.
Gobert with the bucket.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. Here's Shannon. Toronto making their last shot. Back to Gobert.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Right now for your North Side Crew.
First half of December, a look at the most recent power rankings. Hey, some intriguing stories. You look at the Timberwolves, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for Toronto, they are steamrolling everyone as expected. Tons of talent, nice team chemistry. This is the team to beat this year.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan. Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Ingram on the wing. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Now here's Randall. He picked up 10 in his last game. Great positioning on the putback. Gobert's got 5 points.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert's going to be terrific on the glass.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by Shannon.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Pass to Mobo. Right side Dick. Here's the Beast. Defended by Gobert. Here's the Beast. Count that bucket. The Beast has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Dillingham, no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to the Beast. Six on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting. And beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive, too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Ingram.
A natural scorer. Every single year, Ingram seems to take another leap in his game.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Takes it inside. Dillingham, no good.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Pass to the Beast. Here's Mobo. Checked by Randall. Here's Ingram. Here's the Beast. Ingram on the wing. Over McDaniels. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Good contest. Can't let him have open shots from mid-range.
Here's Dillingham. Still without a bucket. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Randall. Releases. Minnesota again missing.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Now quickly. Here's the Beast. Cancel the ball out of bounds. Dillingham touched it last. With this break, let's bring up the teams who've been clicking offensively over the last month. In third, the Raptors.
Well, offensively, people are moving without the ball, making the extra pass, and that's led to a high shooting percentage for them, really, over the last month.
Quickly, passes to the Beast.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
Deflected! Left side Dick. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Shannon, guarded by Dick. Fades. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Mobo. Misses the 3. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. 5 on the clock. Here's Dillingham. They get back on track. Nails it from 3.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
And he's going for the lob.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now here's Randall. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the paint. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Gobert. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Raptors lead by 3. Here's Mobo. Lets it fly. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Dillingham. 15 in his last outing. And here's the fast break. Pass to quickly. Over Dillingham. Misses off the right iron.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Randall. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You know, part of what makes Julius Randle so effective is that spin move, Doris.
He does like to use that on the interior against taller players to get enough separation. But the number of finishing moves that guy has off the spin, it is really an effective tool.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
Here's a look at some stats for him. Here's Dillingham. giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. Gobert up top. Rebound Toronto. The Beast has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Barrett. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Raptors lead by 6.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
Right side Winslow. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Minnesota with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Gobert. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Julius Randle. On defense, the Raptors. Pass to Cornette. Now Clark. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. And here's Dillingham from the arc. Drills it from deep. Dillingham's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Shed. No points yet. Outside, Williams. Here's Shed. Inside. Here's the Beast. 37 points his last time out. Shot is good by Barrett.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Dillingham. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Left side, Barrett. And he throws it down with one hand.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
So it's Minnesota now, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And in that game, it wasn't just the starters who played a big part. They got a ton of points off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Walter. Clark covers. In transition, here they come. Here's Dillingham. Again, the Timberwolves score. Here's Shed. Still no points. Pass to Williams. There's the block. To the inside. Hachimura. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, the finishing ability of Rui Hachimura on display. This guy has a knack for getting around defenders and into his groove.
Here's Shed. Here's the Beast. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Dillingham.
2 minutes left in the first. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first. Clark, no good. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Walter from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
There's 1:40 left in the opening quarter. Here's Dillingham. Give him 8. Second shot opportunity. Rebound Toronto. The Beast has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
I don't mind it. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for Toronto.
That free throw, no good. And the Raptors making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. And he sinks the second. And we've got 1:18 left in the opening quarter. Outside Winslow. And just as Winslow picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Team foul.
And here are the Raptors now. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Walter. Here's the Beast. Hachimura covering. Here's Walter. Here's the Beast. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Winslow with the ball. Pass to Dillingham. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Here he goes. And here's Clark for 3. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Dillingham. Give him 8 points now. Out to Hachimura. Over Pirtle. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Toronto Raptors closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. If you're just deciding to change it up. On the court for Minnesota, we've got Jaden McDaniels. Rui Hachimura is out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Shannon in at the point guard position. And it's blocked, and the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Toronto gets called for the foul.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels is a guy who will embrace physicality, does a nice job drawing contact.
The first one falls. Doris, you look at the tools McDaniels has on defense. He can be special.
He can. There's incredible length, the reach, the strength. McDaniels very much able to be a shutdown defender against the best offensive players in the game.
You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He ended up with 37 points and gets in shooters' heads with the shot blocking. What a game for him. And against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Here's Cornett. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Knocked loose. Here's Abaji. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his third.
It's on Rui Hachimura.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul. And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive. 0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
Pass to Hachimura. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now. Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Shannon. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland. The fader, it's tipped. Toronto leading by 11. The baseline J, and the Raptors getting another bucket right there. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
And Minnesota with possession here. Toronto making their last shot. Here's Winslow. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Walter, he's checked in for Williams.
Walter.
Shot clock at 6. A shot to stop the run. Counted. Hachimura's gotten his second bucket.
I like how Hachimura plays a controlled basketball game. He takes his shots where they're available.
Here's Shed. Tipped. Pass to the Beast. Here's Abaji. The Raptors need to get off a shot.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Cornette. It's deflected. Outside Barrett. Pass to Walter. Outside Barrett. To the wing, right side. Here's the Beast. Here's Shed. Yet to see a basket. Pulls it in from the elbow. Clark outside. Down low. Here's Cornette. Soft touch off the glass.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Abaji. Here's the Beast. Here's Shed. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And he gets the bucket. The Beast's got 8 here in this quarter.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Winslow passes to Cornette. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Brandon Ingram.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Here's Abaji. Walter from outside. Drains the triple. Walters has got 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Outside Winslow. Pass to Cornette. Here's Shannon. There's the 3. Walter pulls it in. Toronto leading by 15. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Shannon. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Cornette. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. He has 7.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. To the inside, the Beast. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Clark, the pass to Cornette. 56 seconds left in the half. Rebound by the Beast. Toronto's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Pass to Shed. Here's Abaji. Shot clock at 5. The Beast passes to Abaji. Off target with the 3.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Well, you know Rui wants to score it. He will not retreat in the face of some tough defense. Nicely done.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. He does not get the second one. Toronto leading by 16. Back to Barrett. Pass to Walter. Now here's Barrett. Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Barrett's got 9 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's Toronto up 19 points as the quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We've got Grady Dick, and it's the Beast in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Here's Shed. No points so far. The Beast passes to Dick. Pulls it. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dillingham.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Quickly is checked in for Toronto.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors. Emmanuel Quickly.
Here's Dillingham. Guarded by Quickly. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Minnesota.
And so he hits both. Toronto leading by 17. Here's Mobo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
First team foul.
And he drops the first.
Line for 2.
Good on both. Timberwolves trail by 19. Pass to Shannon. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Blocked! Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Ryan, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Here's Quickly. Following the score by Minnesota.
Oh, that is an easy read for Mr. Quickly, simply finding the open man.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Randall. Here's Dillingham. Clock at 6. From 9 feet out. Again with the block. Making his presence felt on this end.
And just holding down the fort, B.A., anchoring the defense.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Pass to Randall. Fades and shoots. And that one drops for him. Randall's got 7.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Lobo. Here's the Beast, defended by Gobert. Kicks it to Quickly. Launches it, and the Raptors another 3.
Oh, this is Quickly's game in a nutshell. This guy's thinking score as soon as he touches it.
The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Dillingham. Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. McDaniels can't hit.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Outside Dick. And it's Toronto with another.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Randall, pass to McDaniels with the 10-footer, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
To the paint. And he makes it on the layup. Lobo's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And Minnesota with possession here. The Raptors making their last shot. The Beast passes to Quickly. Here's the Beast. Right side Dick. Pass to the Beast. And the layup is good off the glass. The Beast has got 27 points. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Now here's Dick. 10 points for him. Back to Quickly. Pass to the Beast. 5 to shoot. Outside for Ingram. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Inside. Here's Randall. There's another block.
What a defensive performance. 12 blocks.
He is shutting them down right now. To the middle. Here's the Beast. The second effort. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup. He has 29 now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Now here's Quickly. He's got 7. Ingram, the pass to the Beast. Back to Ingram. Over Gobert. The shot by Ingram, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Ingram against McDaniels. Here's Shannon. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Shannon. Goes back up. Got a piece of it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Raptors making a switch here. Pirtle's checked in. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Hachimura's checked in. And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. So for Minnesota right now, McDaniels out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Clark in at shooting guard. Here's Mobo. 6 on the shot clock. They get the rebound, and he jams it home with authority.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Here's Clark. Toronto making their last shot. From 12 feet, they swipe it. To the paint. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Shannon. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
For BA, it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Now here's Winslow. To the left side wing. 3-pointer. Minot, good. Minot's got his first 3 points of the game.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Here's the Beast. Garza grabs a board. Outside Winslow. Inside. Here's Williams. Here's Garza. And he goes in for the dunk.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play. Here's Mobo. Pass to Ingram. To the inside, the Beast. And he drops in the layup off the glass. The Beast has got 31 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Garza. Clark outside. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Dick. Down low. The Beast. Good. The Beast has got 33 points.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Minnesota has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Dillingham, guarded by Quickly. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
And he makes a first. Abaji's checked in for Ingram. And so he makes both from the line. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Here's the Beast. Now here's Quickly. Defense is right there.
How about the timing? The rejection by Julius Randle read that one beautifully.
Gobert up top. Pass to McDaniels.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Ingram's checked in for Toronto.
13 foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Controls the rebound and the putback.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
Now here's Quickly. Outside Ingram. Pass to the Beast. Kicks it to Quickly. Just 2 to shoot from outside the arc. Toronto the rebound. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Here's the beast, defended by Gobert, and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Timberwolves trail by 21. And you look at the development of AI. How might it affect the league going forward, Doris?
I think there's so much to be learned, Brian, about that exact thing, whether we are talking about the league or whether we're talking about society to a greater extent. As it relates to the league, how will teams employ it for scouting? Does it impact shot selection or player contracts? Maybe even the negotiation of the next CBA. Truth is, we really don't know. What we do know, it's coming fast.
Pass to the beast. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Out to the wing. Here's Shannon. Looking to get it going. Rebound, Toronto. The Beast has got his 20th rebound here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Oh, Rudy Gobert showing a bit of an edge on the interior. This guy, if he goes up strong, the defense is going to have to whack him to contain him.
Now here's Ingram. Dick, the pass to the Beast. With the fadeaway. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-4 run. Pass to Dillingham. Here's Gobert. And he comes up with a bucket. Gobert's got 9 points now in the second half.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Here's Dick. Going inside. The Beast shot is off.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And now they've got to be careful at the defensive end. They're over the limit much earlier than they should be.
Gobert inside. Another shot. Rebound by the Raptors. Quickly outside. Here's the Beast. Defended by Gobert. Fader on the way. And that one's long. Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's Dillingham. Pass to Randall. Over Ingram. Randall can't hit. Toronto has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Quickly passes to the Beast. Here's Lobo to snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. They get it back. Randall, good.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Pass to Mobo. To the paint. The Beast shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Dillingham. Over to the wing. Now Gobert.
Fourth foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
No good on that one.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
He hits the second from the line.
If they want to come away with the victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
And Toronto calls time here. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. Here's Dillingham. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Dillingham's gotten 4 this quarter.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Tips it up. Back to Daniels. Out to the right wing. Here's Shannon. Guarded by Dick. Just 5 to shoot. Randall outside. The fadeaway. And he gets it back.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
Shot clock at 2. Yes! He nails it!
What good is it to get stops if you can't keep them off the boards?
Raptors lead by 8. Pass to quickly. McDaniels against Ingram. Now Grady Dick. Back to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They still need this. The Beast kicks it to quickly. Fades away. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Dillingham. Guarded by Dick. Here's Dillingham. Back to Randall. Launches a 3. It's not going to go for him.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's the Beast. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Second team foul.
He misses the free throw.
For your Raptors. Number 12. 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 9. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Hits both from the stripe.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Pass to Mobo. On the wing quickly. Here's the Beast. Outside Dick. And here's Ingram. McDaniels covering.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Here's Dillingham. Now here's Randall. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Mobo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Dick, the pass to quickly. Here's the Beast, defended by Gobert. Outside Dick. Lets the 3 fly. The offensive rebound. Here's the Beast. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal
Man,
foul.
the defender really went after him.
At the line for your Raptors. Number 12. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he makes both free throws. 1:42 left in the final quarter. Randall with it. Mobo with the rebound. Toronto leading by 11. Pass to the Beast. Quickly outside. Shot clock at 6. All sorts of time. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Raptors.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
and reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for the Beast.
Boy, I have loved this guy's energy all night. There was never a point in which he let up. The triple-double evidence of the kind of effort and skill he has.
And so here is Toronto. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Outside for Ingram. Fires the three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
That's his third personal foul.
Good on the first, and that brings him within 10.
Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Here's Shed. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Esto es demasiado fancy, demasiado flow. No es pa' que te canse, pa' que le dé con todo. Tú sientes algo raro o algo bien loco. Esto pa' que dance, pa' que le dé con todo. Esto pa' que. Esto pa' que. Esto pa' que. Ay, ay, esto pa' que. Ay. Esto pa' que. Esto pa' que. Esto pa' que dance, dance. Tú sientes una boqui que te pone. A el que no quiera bailar porque traiga una silla. Le damos con todo, skish, skish, qué maravilla. Pa' los que bailan mucho trajimos la camilla. La gente que se queje pasa a la otra ventanilla. Esto pa' qué. Pa' qué. Es que esto pa' qué. Pa' qué. Esto pa' qué. Los pasitos prohibidos. Traigan los bomberos. Que se queme el edificio. Se queme el edificio. El techo de la vecina está prendido. Avísale bien rápido para que no te haga un lío. Para que se esté tranquila. Que hoy amanecemos y después vamos para el río. Esto es demasiado fancy. Demasiado flow. No es para que te canse. Es para que le dé con todo. Es que tú sientes algo raro, algo bien loco. Esto pa' que dance, pa' que le dé con todo. Es que esto pa' que, pa' que, es que esto pa' que, pa' que, esto pa' que, pa' que, es que esto pa' que, esto pa' que dance, 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 dance.
tell her hello. If you see bigger the dance and the place get mellow. Hear me, I tell you. Some do my thing, chain them my bling. Skip me enemy, them me a little building. Camera, action, flame. When we outside, lock down your building. Bet me in ya. Jiff, jiff, jiff. In ya. Jiff, jiff, jiff. In ya. ya.
Hey guys, it's your girl Miss T, and we are kicking off the summer. I hope to see you guys on the court on the W.
It's Kobe, man. I hope you're having a great summer on the 2K streets, man. And my biggest tip would be to try all the vast game modes that 2K has, whether it be My League, My Team, but especially My League and get in, run simulations, maybe you want a player lock. That's really going to help you have some fun during the summer if you're looking for something else to pick up.
What's going on, guys? Hollywood here. And if you guys haven't checked out the creator build section, you guys need to go check it out and make your build and get into the double rep events. If you guys happen to see me in an event, make sure you send me a team invite and let's lock in for the summer.
Did you know that you can play with a
Basketball game. It's the starting lineup for your Toronto Raptors. At the power forward position.
Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer. A look at the Pelicans starting group. And for the Raptors, Grady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's Mobo in at the power forward. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Here's the Beast. Here's Ingram, and a slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, it's great seeing Ingram there using his reach on the glass.
Back to Murray. Clock at 4. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. He feels the X factor in this one could be CJ McCollum. Coach said his combination of scoring and playmaking is elite, and his teammates follow his lead. We can't afford to let him go off tonight. That would make it an uphill battle. Brian?
And Allie, thank you for that. Driving to the basket. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Quickly passes to the Beast. That shot is off.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And it's Toronto with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this one.
Quickly passes to the Beast. That one's good for 2.
Well, the players will say, mouse in the house. Great job to use his size to expose the smaller defender inside.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's the Beast. Releases. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
And so it's Ingram with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Pass to Quickly. Here's the Beast, defended by Jones. Back to Quickly. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand. The Pelicans have gone only 1 of 6 so far. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Brandon Ingram.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Lets it go from deep. Here's the beast. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Here's McCollum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Brady Dick picks one up.
Well, that's just a veteran play by McCollum. Understanding how to draw contact on the drive.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on the free throw. Well, one of the sharpest players off the floor, C.J. McCollum.
Well, Brian, he also did a great job as president of the Players Union, and he's great on his podcast, too.
I'm sure he'll be doing games with you soon enough after his playing career.
Yeah, I just hope he's not taking my job.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Got a piece of it. Pass to McCollum from the arc. He buries it from 3.
Well, no doubt McCollum is dangerous from distance.
Here's the beast. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect. Raptors trail by 4. Quickly and Barrett, they're the backcourt duo. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's Mobo in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Clock at 6. Murray against Quickly. And a miss there on the triple. The Pelicans lead by 4. Pass to Hawkins. Now McCollum. 3-pointer. Rebound Toronto. The Beast's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Quickly outside. Inside. Here's the Beast. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B8, I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Pass to McCollum. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. Hawkins has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. To the inside. Here's the Beast. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Quickly against Murray. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Pass to Hawkins. The 3. Yes. And it's Murray picking up the assist. Hawkins has got 6 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. New Orleans leading by 4. McCollum with it. Back to Murray. And it's rejected. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Okay, it's time for the 2K leaderboard. The top teams in blocks during the last month of play. Number 1, the Raptors.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end. Denying shots left and right over the past month.
Outside Barrett. Out to the right wing. Pass to the Beast. Outside Barrett. to the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You love to see it. Barrett operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
Here's Hawkins, covered by Ingram. Knocked away. On the wing, Murray. From 11 feet away. Rebound by the Beast.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Raptors. It's a long season, but right now they're in great position, holding that prize top spot.
Well, for the Raptors, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
The Pelicans have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession. New Orleans in the lead. Murray with it. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. From the wing, good as the jump shot falls. Hawkins has got 8 points in the quarter.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. Well, the Beast in their last matchup against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He picked up 38 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
For Toronto, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Murray. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Got a hand on it. Here's Mobo. With the second effort, and he lays it up and in. Mobo's got his second basket on the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Toronto.
Wow, those early blocks are key. They are intimidating their opponents and making them hesitant.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, pounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
To the inside, the Beast. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Murphy. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Alvarado's checked in.
So do you sit him with 3 fouls? Big decision for his coach here.
That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
McCollum against Barrett. Looking to end the run. And again, New Orleans no good. Raptors lead by 4. Here's Ingram. And again, Toronto, no good. New Orleans has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. McCollum, pass to Alvarado. Tipped away. And here's the fast break. Here's Ingram. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Ingram's got 6.
They're really working the paint now.
And the Pelicans call time here. Coach, when you talk to Ingram's teammates, they always bring up his remarkable work ethic.
Well, Brian, Brandon Ingram works hard. He loves the game. He wants to be great. He spends a lot of his free time studying the game instead of just hanging out and doing other things.
Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. It's McCollum with a drive. And again, New Orleans no good.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Here's the Beast. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. And now it's an 8-point Raptor lead.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Alvarado outside. Inside to win the drought. And that one is stuffed right through.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Pass to Mobo. To the paint. Here's the Beast. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Pelicans trail by 8. Alvarado outside. Outside Jones. Deflected. Down low. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Blocked. Now Barrett. 7 points in the game. Here's the Beast. Pass to Mobo. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the Beast. On the wing quickly. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. So both teams making some changes here. Pelicans trail by 10. And here's Alvarado. And he drives in. It's tipped.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Shed, guarded by Russell. Pass to the Beast. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Outside Jones. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Jones has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
It's a nice little sleight of hand trick there by Jones.
Pass to Ingram. Here's the Beast. Back to Ingram. To the inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Driving in. Boston with the bucket.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Pass to Walter. Here's the Beast, defended by Jones. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Toronto has possession. Russell deciding where to go with it. From 12 feet, again, the Pelicans good for 2.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Pass to Dick.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the second quarter. Here's the Beast. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. The Beast's got 27 points.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Pelicans trail by 9. Russell, double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And so here is Toronto. Pass to the Beast. And he converts the layup. And now it's an 11-point Toronto lead.
Well, his percentage keeps going up. He's adapted to what the defense is showing him.
Here's Russell. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast.
Well, they desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
Offensive board. And he banks in the layup. The Beast has got 31.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
The 3 from Russell. Rebound Toronto. There's 48 seconds left in the second period. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. 15-point game. Jones from outside. He missed it. Now 3 for 7.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's the Beast, defended by Jones. The Beast shot is off. Stripped it away. Pass to Walter. Outside Dick. To the left wing. The Beast passes to Dick. Right wing. Inside. Here's the Beast. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors looking in total control with this set.
The Pelicans, 46. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Hugh Dempsey.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Murray. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Right side Jones. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And he lobs it up.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Pelicans trail by 17. McCollum, the pass to Murray. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
And when he gets to the rim like that, It's almost impossible to take away options from Murray.
The beast. Good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. McCollum outside. Outside Jones. Fires for three. Rebound Toronto. The Beast has got his 16th rebound on the night.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Pass to Mobo. Here's the Beast. 6 to shoot. Here's quickly. Here's the Beast. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
First team foul. At the line for Toronto. Number 12. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one. Murray with it. Pass to Jones. Here's the Beast, defended by Murray. Outside Ingram. To the middle. Here's the Beast. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Murray against quickly. Tries again, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Toronto leading by 18. Outside Dick. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Ingram. Here's Toronto with the ball. Pass to Quickly. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. Quickly's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. New Orleans calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Take a look at the numbers for him. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. McCollum looking it over. And he dunks it down.
Well, he's a true combo guard. McCollum is trusted to run this offense. Great pass.
Pass to Ingram. On the wing, Grady Dick. Outside Ingram to the paint. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Murray against Quickly. Murray passes to McCollum. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Well, McCollum can do it all when you give him the keys.
And let's send it Over to Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all three levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
First one falls for him. And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5".
Substitution on the court.
Here's Boston. He's got 9. Blocked! Here's the Beast. The shot from the low post is good. The Beast has got 44. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Toronto.
Well, their shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
The length of Murphy can be surprising. He's 6'8" with a good wingspan.
Outside Barrett. And again, Toronto with a triple.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Outside Russell. He takes it in. Shot clock at 3. Jones misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
At the line for 2, number 12.
The first free throw is good. Well, Stan, you've coached some lockdown defenses. With the way the game is officiated these days, is it getting too hard to defend?
Well, it's certainly frustrating. You've heard defenders saying everything is a foul. We might need to redefine incidental contact.
Walter, he's checked in for Toronto. Here's the Beast. Barrett up top. Pass to Pirtle. Here's the Beast. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
At the line for your Raptors, number 12. One shot.
Pelicans trail by 21. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Alvarado outside to halt the run. Hits the three-pointer. He's got 5.
Well, Murphy essentially lives on the arc. His job is to provide his team with consistent outside shooting.
Here's Pirtle. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Parker. 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. New Orleans has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. The shot by Boston, no good. Raptors lead by 19. The Beast passes to Barrett. Here's the Beast. Alvarado defending.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
To the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for the Pelicans, Jose Alvarado. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Down low. It's stolen. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Alvarado's got 6 points.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's the Beast. No good. A bit long that time. Pelicans trail by 18. Alvarado outside. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. And they pick up 2. 20 points for him.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's the Beast. Basket's good. And the Raptors lead by 18.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's the Beast. Kicks it out to Barrett. Clock at 2, and it's Jose Alvarado with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Dick, he's checked in for Abaji. Inside, here's the Beast. Can't cash it in from close range. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Alvarado, the pass to Russell. There's the triple. Rebound by the Beast. The Beast has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Pass to Dick. Here's the Beast. Here's Pirtle. And that's not going to go. And so it's Toronto with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Grady Dick. Then it's Brandon Ingram, and it's the Beast in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Here's Russell. Rebound by the Beast. Raptors lead by 18. Pass to Quickly. Here's the Beast. Back to Quickly. To the middle. Here's the Beast. Second shot opportunity. Mobo gets the bucket. And the Raptors lead by 20.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love the dedication. This is how you have to play. Don't let up just because you're out front.
Got a piece of it. They recover it. Boston with the bucket.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Ingram up top from the stripe. And it's Toronto with another.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Russell against Quickly. Second chance effort. It's deflected. And a fast break now for the Raptors. The finish! And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
McCollum, he's checked in for Russell.
The officials were right on top of that.
And he makes a first.
At the line for your Raptors, Emmanuel Quickly. 2 shots.
And Quickly drops them both. Pelicans trail by 21. McCollum, the pass to Murray. Now here's McCollum. The D's right on him. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 12 points in just the second half.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
The Beast shot is off. The Pelicans have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Inside. Here's Jones. Good work defensively by Dick. Raptors lead by 19. Outside Ingram. To the wing on the left. Here's the Beast. Yep, that one goes. The Beast's got 57 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this down.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
To the paint. From the low block. That one no good. Pelicans trail by 18. Here's Boston. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, B.J. Boston.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense, and the numbers certainly show it.
And so Murray will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That'll be the third stop of this 4-game trip. The shot by Boston, no good. Raptors lead by 18. Quickly outside. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Murray. Down low. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
To the inside, the Beast. Oh, connects again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Pelicans trail by 18. McCollum outside. For three. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's the Beast. Uh-oh. He's going to get hit with his second flagrant foul of the day, and that's the limit. He's out of this game, on his way to the locker room.
Already with one flagrant. You'd like to see him exercise more control than that.
Just reckless play, Graham. You know the officials are watching you closely in that situation. It's going to be a long, lonely walk back to the showers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Grady Dick picks one up. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the New Orleans Pelicans. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And for that game against Los Angeles, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
Here's Mobo. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now. Pelicans trail by 19. Left side Murray. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
On the wing, Grady Dick to the paint. The Beast. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, he's been dialed in. Very efficient here in the second half.
New Orleans has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. All right, Stan, what's one rule you'd change if you could be commissioner for a day?
Well, first thing I want to know, Brian, if I get to be commissioner for that day, do I get Adam Silver's salary?
100%.
Brian, I'd get rid of all the replays.
All the replays. No more reviews. Human factor.
No reviews, no challenges. Let's play the game and keep the flow of the game going.
And the Pelicans miss again. Raptors lead by 21. Pass to the Beast. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
That's his 4th personal foul. 3rd team foul.
First one falls for him.
Toronto. Number 12, taking 2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Pelicans shooting around 41%. Murray inside. Now here's McCollum. No one near him. Up again.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Quickly against Murray. Quickly passes to the Beast. Misses the baby hook. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 27% here in the 4th. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
I like that from Murray. He lets things develop, and then boom, assist.
And the Raptors call time here. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hawkins is checked in. Raptors lead by 20. Right side Ingram. Here's the Beast. Good. He hits again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Hawkins. Takes a three. Rebound by the Beast. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency.
Nice pass inside, making things easy for him now.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Pelicans. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
A nice shot by Hawkins.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it. Well, if you're going to let him get that close to the win, that's what's going to happen. Leaving no room for error with the slam.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to Hawkins, inside. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Hawkins putting his passing on display, moves the ball to an open man.
Back to Ingram. To the middle.
Man, good whistle there.
Number 17. Fifth personal foul.
And one of the findings in a recent league report, Stan, back-to-backs, not a major risk for injury, it seems.
Well, you know, Brian, I had a player that I greatly respected tell me that his preference would be to play 41 back-to-backs during the year because then you get 2 days off in between games. That really what was harder was playing every other day and never getting a break of a couple of days. So, look, you have to play through a lot of different situations and things, but I think back-to-backs are certainly overestimated.
Interesting. Something to consider for sure. Oh, they pick off the pass. Pass to Hawkins. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Yeah, not a super physical player, but Hawkins knocks him down when he gets to the strike.
The first one falls.
Hawkins taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Raptors lead by 18. Here's the Beast. Rebounded by New Orleans. There's McCullough with the 3. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, this is something that Ingram has really worked on. And you see the results there with the perfect pass.
And they double up Murray. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 31.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Hits yet again. Wow.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Quickly against Murray. Counted. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And Murray is a taller guard, meaning he's capable of doing some damage on the inside.
Pass to Ingram. Back to Quickly. Over Murray. Here's the Beast. And it's Hawkins with a rebound. Pelicans trail by 18.
2 minutes remaining in
Murray with it. Guarded by Quickly. That one drops for him.
Yeah, you know the coaching staff loves to see Murray share the ball like that.
Well, the Raptors shooting about 56% in this one. Pass to Mobo. Down low. Here's the Beast. And that one is hammered home.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Murray, no good. Toronto leading by 18.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Raptors.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And they really wanted this one. It pushes their win total up to 21.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the Beast.
Well, he was all about the rim protection in this one. His defensive presence was felt from the get-go.
For New Orleans, Boston's checked in for McCollum, and Alvarado's subbed in for Murray. Here's the Beast. Pass to Williams. And rejected. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Here's the Beast. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Murphy.
Personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Toronto. Number 12. 2 foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And New Orleans shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Hawkins, the pass to Alvarado. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Boston. Here's Hawkins. Clock at 6. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Here's the Beast. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Connects from downtown. And the Raptors lead by 19.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Drip.